Young adults in Great Falls had an opportunity for their voice to be heard by community leaders and brainstorm ways to make it better through productive conversation at the first Future of the Falls Forum in early October. And Shannon Newth was at the forum. She joins us now to tell us more about what came out of the forum and what comes next.
More than 120 young adults representing different parts of the Great Falls community joined in the conversation at the first Future of the Falls Forum to figure out ways to make Great Falls a better place to live now and for future generations. Now forum leaders are moving forward with feedback.
Here they are.
Of the more than 120 young adults who attended the Future of the Falls Forum, 101 returned surveys at the end of the evening. 60 said they wanted to be put to work and involved in the next steps of making Great Falls even better. City Commissioner and Forum leader Mary Moe says the surveys indicated two particular observations from attendees.
One was, I'm so glad that I have this positive view of Great Falls, that I have this positive vision about what we should be doing and how we should be moving forward. That was one. And the second one was, I thought I was all alone. And it turns out all these other people are. So that was really a great observation to come out of the surveys and kind of echoed the sense that we had of the night of the forum itself.
Based on the surveys, 3 issues will be in focus for the next forum. City government, is it a help or hindrance? Economic opportunity, and downtown.
We heard some things that are either stereotypes or not. We'll find out about city government that we thought we should explore that. How can we attract entrepreneurs? How can we bring higher wage jobs into the community? And so we also want to make sure that we've talked to young people who have done just that.
The 60 people who indicated they want to be involved moving forward were asked to submit questions for each of the focus topics. The next meeting will also involve community leaders who have knowledge in those areas to answer questions and hear people's perspectives.
We have such talented young people in our community, and they have great ideas. And what they don't realize is that those of us who have been here for a long time can't wait to turn them loose. So I'm just really excited about what we've heard and the enthusiasm that's there.
Now, one specific idea that came out of the forum was for a bike loan program on the River's Edge Trail. Commissioner Moe, along with Great Falls Mayor Bob Kelly, already met last week with a committee to pursue this idea and talk about ways to implement it. The next forum is planned for December before the holidays. A specific date has not yet been set. We'll keep you posted. In Great Falls, Shannon Newth, MTN News.